just a small mouthful of diarrhea.
Yeah, it takes like 20 wipes too.
Yeah, one that it just smears and gets greasier and greasier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
God damn, I hate sad boobs.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking sad boobs are the worst.
Drugs are a nightmare.
Oh, tell me about it. Dude, I went to, so that was the thing is, so this morning, I don't know what it is. Every time I have a show, like I have to do a show for work, and it's always like early call or something. Like my first show, I had to drive to the old courthouse reopening. It was like 4 a.m. I wake up, and I leave my house at like 3:30. And I wake up at 3, and I just start like throwing up everywhere. Because I get so fucking gay and nervous that I got a show coming up. I get the fucking jitters, and I throw up before every show without fail. It's like if I know I got a real deal show, I'm not just setting up. If I got to run it, I got to A1, I got to do stuff for it. I'm guaranteed to smell like vomit.
I've come to find though that like that's like when you have that reaction to something. It is good because it means, one, that you care, and two, like the things that like make life worth living and things that are worth doing are the things that make you like you really don't want to do ahead of time, you know? And,
True.
And then like conquering that is a good feeling and is overall like good for your personal growth. True. But you do smell like vomit. So.
I do smell like vomit. I smell like vomit, and I get this hoarse voice because I don't know how to throw up quietly. I only know how to scream vomit. So it's fucking today. I had to go to some company, like a real big company, which made me even more nervous because they're doing like their safety and team building meeting for the year, their exercises or whatever. I get in there reeking high hell of vomit, shaking hands with German like CEOs, like dudes who had to move here from wild countries in Europe, and a lot of dudes I can't understand, and they're fucking shaking my hand and getting all close, kissing me on my cheek, and I reek of vomit.
Dumbass Europeans.
They go in for the cheek kiss, and I have a hot burp that just goes, I just blow a hot burp.
You hot burp in their ear.
They call my supervisor. I get a call. They tell me to leave.
It's an American custom.
The American custom. You kiss my cheeks, I hot burp, vomit in your face.
For the sound, you could get one of those vocal things that wrap around the microphone, you know, and you could like just sort of put that around your face while you peek the acoustic panels.
Yeah, like all those dudes have home studios. It's like, reverse quieting or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't got to quiet your room. You got to quiet the sound source.
You got to like
go in there with a big foam funnel around my mouth.
You're hitting your toilet bowl with a sign sweep to test for any sort of like, any bad spots.
I'm
clapping.
I'm still like, I'm trying to figure out how to like vomit without going, like I scream, dude. I'm like, and I get caught almost every time. Like I've never been able to stealth vomit in front of, and
also it's loud when it hits the toilet.
Oh yeah, well then they can just think it's that sad diarrhea. They can just think all that sad diarrhea is coming out.
But I mean, you're not gonna get anything past Shannon either. She's you know,
she knows, dude. There's absolutely no way I could ever be sleuthy. If I even try and like hide something. The other day, I think I went downstairs, and she's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, fuck. Nothing.
So there's like eye up that your diaphragm looks slightly like more thinner and stuff, and she'd be like, oh, did you puke?
Yeah, it turned sideways. I'm always walking around naked. I turn sideways. She goes, oh, you look a little
You look slightly more comfortable and like...
Yeah, you've been puking today?
Yeah. Throw up without me?
Yeah. Dude, this morning I woke up when dicky belly. I'm starting to get dressed. I put on my pants because I can't put on my fucking shirt first in case I throw up all over it. So I get my pants on. I'm throwing up, and then I'm thankfully I pray to God she can't hear it, but if she does hear it, then God bless her for being such a sweetheart. but I'm throwing up and farting. It's like,
Dude, that's so embarrassing.
those,
I hate that.
It's the most embarrassing.
There's
thing
no
in the world.
dignity in that. Like
None, dude.
you can't help your whole like diaphragm's like contracting, squeezes out the farts.
Yeah,
and
dude. It's like squeezing a tube of toothpaste in the middle.
yeah, you get like you pull your pants down, put a trash can behind you, and like just think, why not puke in the trash can and poop in the toilet? No,
Doesn't make any sense that way.
no, of course not. That would make too much sense, in fact. Because you're always in denial about the poop.
Always
So
denying.
you're going like mouth toilet.
Denying the turds. Well, it's because I'm so afraid that the moment I sit down on the toilet, that's when I projectile vomit onto the toilet paper roll staring at me. Like, that's why most of my vomits, most of my vomits are I'm sitting on the toilet and I just throw up into the bathtub, which then clogs the bathtub.
That's a nightmare.
All my chunky voms have just been clogging the
They
drain.
need to make toilets big enough or long enough to poop in and puke in at the same time. You could go sit reverse cowgirl on it and puke into the back tank.
Oh, yeah.
Put a
that'd be
strainer
nice.
in there and just so it catches all your solids.
That'd be nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, strainer to catch the solids. You can throw.
Then you
those
could
away.
reuse those and get those nutrients back that you lost. Baby, you got a stew going.
Baby, you got a stew going. You can take all those chunks
You're gonna
out.
lose those gains, my man.
Yeah, dude. That's just wasted gains. Honestly, it's the most pathetic thing you could do is to throw away your chunky vomit.
Yeah, man. Like, it was already Campbell's chunky,
Yeah,
soup.
dude, don't be a
So
pussy. Fucking finish
yeah,
it.
well, it's the same thing. It all came from the same place.
Don't be a faggot. Finish
Yeah.
your fucking soup.
Yeah, like what would your dad say? There's starving kids in Africa that would love to have your fucking puke right now.
Man, dude, speaking of those starving kids in Africa, have you seen, there's this one particular kid I can't get enough of. It's like, I guess they're like becoming TikTok stars or whatever. They dance and mouth sing almost perfectly to like old, it's like Earth, Wind, and Fire, or like old Michael Jackson hits, but then the kid in the front hits these dance moves you would never believe. He's got that Michael Jackson kick where his ankle and knee are never in the line. Like, he's got that like fucking crazy shit going on. Oh, it's nuts. I've been doing some work trying to get my algorithm out of how fucking hateful it's been.
Yeah.
But it's impossible nowadays with all what's going on in the news for my
it's-
algorithm not to be
The
extraordinarily
world's a
anti
hateful
something.
place. Yeah, I mean,
You can't get online without being anti
don't get into the news too much, or you're gonna like all roads lead to an anti-semantics.
All of it is anti-semantics, dude. I hate semantics. I hate when
yeah.
people use words to trick me.
Yeah, dude. It's like quit splitting hairs, buddy, and let's
Quit talking around me,
have a
dude.
little respect.
Dude,
Let's get to the meat of the argument here, and not just talk about this minutia.
dude, I need to go on a detox. I keep smoking this bim bim, and it's making my fucking lungs
Smoking your
crazy.
bim bim,
Yeah, my fucking
bim bim.
my bim bim. Dude, I've been honking Bobo too long. It's like I've been having almost panic attacks because I can't catch my breath. Hey, I'm way the fuck out of shape, and like
Having seizures in your car.
dude, fuck, almost. I was carrying like a speaker or something up a flight of steps. I almost passed out. I guess I'm clenching my ass and holding my breath the whole time. I'm just holding that shit, hold my ass like, breathing
Yeah.
out and clenching.
Yeah, your pants are like pulled all the way up your ass.
My
You're
pants are
those,
way in my
those
ass.
leggings that girls wear, like with the scrunchie in their ass.
Yeah, the webbed leggings that make
Yeah.
my ass look good. I have such a disgusting ass and no one will look at me. The back of my ass looks like one of those like rock toads. Have you seen those rock toads with tiny butt cheeks?
No, I haven't. The only toad's ass I've ever seen is like it's like an inverse of an ass, where it's a thing that juts out, but in the middle, but there's no cheeks.
Oh fuck, dude! I'll show you the frog with butt cheeks. But yeah, dude. How about the world politics? Because fucking, I tell you what, I've never really paid attention to politics too much, but there was, of course, when Iran and Israel started popping. There's the clip of Donald Trump just going, yeah, Iran, Israel, not really feeling it.
Yeah.
Like, to say, I'm not feeling it, no thank you. I got enough on my plate here.
I mean, like,
just
I hope he's
around and bomb their ass.
But now he's also like having buyer's remorse for that. I think too, because I mean, because it's like we're dropping those bombs, and then now like it's that's it. No
more bombs.
Yeah, we did it, y'all, and just took out their nuclear thing, and then he got mad because like they reached some sort of ceasefire, and then like one Iranian bomb like made it to its destination late and like hit nothing, and then Israel drops like a fuck ton on Iran again, and Trump's just like apoplectic, pissed off, like doing that news interview where he's like I'm not happy with Israel, like Israel, they need to calm down, and like and it's like basically we got two countries who've been fighting so long and so hard they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. Like, yeah,
I saw that. It's like they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, because like it seemed like
were there other presidents that dropped F-bombs in office?
I don't think so, man. Like, not that I.
George W. never fucking went.
Nah, because he was like he was fake one? Christian. Like Biden like got hot mic'd once. Like, just dropping an F-bomb during Obama's presidency.
Oh?
Yeah, like
during Obama's presidency when it was probably
he leans Biden. Over right until like they give some announcement of some like legislation that passed, whatever.
Him in the face
he like leans over like right into his lav mic and is like, "This is a big fucking deal."
He's like leaning in to tell him a secret, but his face is lined up perfect with the guy's lav mic.
Like, yeah, with Obama's, like it's like
that's awesome.
Yeah, and like
dude, I've been getting a lot of the funniest posts. It's just like, I miss this Joe Biden impersonator, this Joe Biden double, and it's the one where his lips all fucked up. He's like, he's got like that crazy drugged out face,
dude.
It's so funny. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they use presidential doubles. I don't see why they wouldn't. But if they did, these ones were the funniest.
I mean, like, they definitely did for a couple times for Joe Biden. Because anytime he wasn't tripping over some stairs or, like, had his shoelaces tied together, like that, and they had the aviators on. It's like, that's a double, man. Come on. Like, I've seen the way Joe Biden walks.
There's no way Joe Biden's that cool and wears aviators, dude. That's a fake.
Yeah, like, there's like a meme that they made into like a double, and like, yeah, it's just
Jesus Christ.
It's wild. I mean, I hope like it seems like Trump doesn't. I mean, like, nobody except like some neocons and like ghouls and government and stuff like want like a war with Iran, like but so like hopefully like this is really like it. And like, the one good thing about Trump, though, is like that he's like he's obviously like able to get easily tricked by Israel and other people into like doing stuff like dropping those bombs, but he also has the capacity to get pissed off at Israel, which like no other Republican or Democrat has the power. Yeah, no, they just like closer to the hole, fucking slow-mo. Yeah, but it's like I'm hoping that this doesn't escalate further. It seems like Iran doesn't want smoke either. Like,
I don't think anyone does.
No, like, but except Israel. Israel, like, they're the only ones who want to like escalate this thing, keep it going. Like,
I mean,
they're like a fascist fucking apartheid state. Like, like,
damn, dude. I mean, Israel's becoming South Africa.
Yeah, I mean, they are, man. There's no two ways about it.
That's true.
It's like this. It's the same fucking thing, man. Like, the Gazans aren't allowed to leave. Like they can't take boats and like go away. Israel like intercepts them and stuff and sends them back.
Did you see? So, like, all the airspace over Iran is like shut off, no one go on it. There's a picture of like all the air traffic completely avoiding it.
Yeah.
And then there's just a Saudi Arabia Dubai airplane flying right through the heart of Iran. They're fucking Leroy Jenkins in the middle
Ballsy,
of Iran.
man, because like
They
they,
just-
like
well, dude, you got that Air Emirates thing that they want to get you up and down
Still,
as
like,
fast as possible. Those are those fucking bed airplanes.
yeah,
They want
like,
to churn and burn customers. They want to get as many of you dirty-footed bastards into those planes as they can.
bunch of guys and like wearing picnic blankets and
Yeah.
got their bare feet up on
Yeah, a
the.
bunch of guys with their bare feet up in a full reclined bed, panking
Yeah,
off.
they got
Disgusting.
they got an appointment to go like shit on a fucking runway model,
Yeah,
on their
dude.
yacht. Like,
Yeah, dude, they're busy. They're gonna go find the hottest Instagram model that you all pay for her
he's gonna
news.
take a dump
and
in
he's
Lindsay
gonna
Lohan's
fuck-
mouth.
Yeah, he's gonna make her eat his shit.
Yeah,
He's gonna go get all pilled out and take a sad shit all over Lindsay Lohan.
and then go crying to fucking Allah, like that. He's haram.
beg for forgiveness because it's haram to shit on
Yeah.
your not wife.
Yeah. I mean, it for sure is. I mean, like I'm sure they could like convince themselves in the text that it's okay, but it's not.
Listen.
That's not.
You can try and turn these words all you want,
You can't
buddy.
try and tell me that that's part of your jihad. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
it's not.
Your
Show me the
holy
pillar of
war-
Islam that like says
Holy
you
war
shouldn't do that
fucking
shit.
demands
Yeah.
this shit.
Yeah, nah, bro, no.
Allah's up there saying, "Why aren't you taking that shit, bud?"
Bro, that's haram no matter which way you hack it. And I'm not even a Muslim, but
And
I
even
could, I
trying
could
to hack it
confidently
is
tell.
haram.
Yeah, exactly. With your big Arabian Alibaba sword.
Those are the coolest swords, though.
They are the
By
coolest
far
ones.
the coolest.
Yeah,
sword.
I like that they got the guard for the fingers.
Oh yeah, dude, that big gold.
That's
like,
an underrated like aspect of your sword, because imagine like you catch the fucking blade on
Yeah,
your
dude, you
your
catch
hands
that
while
thing's
you're
fucking coming
defending.
down.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like Japanese samurai swords. A lot of those don't have finger guards.
No.
Which you think that they would, because that's like the first move in samurai fighting is let me cut your pinkies
Well,
off.
like it's actually it's very like methodical, those duels where the first move is actually cutting your forearm tendon of your offhand, like to where you can no longer use your offhand, and so like that's actually the first strike point of a samurai duel.
Holy
is
fuck.
is the offhand forearm. So then you render them only with one arm left. And then after that, I think you bonk them all hard on top of the head with the samurai sword.
Crack their head
Yeah,
open
it's-
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
egg.
Yeah.
It's like an egg on a spoon.
Yeah,
Just
that's
get in
either the second or third move.
We're gonna take your arm, and if you don't give up by then, we're taking your
Yeah,
head.
yeah, you're gonna and it's heavy enough to cause like blunt force and like sharp
Slicing,
force
yeah,
trauma.
sharp
I don't-
trauma.
yeah, yeah. It's
God damn. Dude,
nasty- it's a nasty game.
Imagine if a samurai like came out wielding an Alibaba sword.
shit. Imagine
He
he came
cut
out
your
wielding
forearm
two
off.
of them.
Oh,
Yeah,
two of them shits.
two of them shits, and he had like a cool visor on his helmet, like a linebacker.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! His
and a
helmet had
cowboy
cool
cowboy
visor.
collar, like a
His samurai fit, his cowboy collars and a visor.
yeah, and his armor's got he's got midriff armor, like the
Midriff-
like the Boz.
Yeah, midriff armor with the back flap hanging out, dude.
Yeah,
He's
dude.
huge, too.
Dude, he's like Brian Bosworth, like Brian Bosworth.
Brian and Batsaroof.
Dude, yeah, you got the Bosworth helmet with the mohawk
Yeah, the
and
mohawk helmet, and then he takes off his
Yeah.
helmet, and he's got the shaves in his head.
yeah, buddy.
I'm a Brian Bazaru. He wins all of his first duels, but the moment they take him to the pros, he just flops.
Yeah, exactly. Busts. Then he does some a couple of cyberpunk B movies and
Damn. Yeah, dude. Bosworth basically was the ideal archetype for like steampunk.
yeah,
weirdness.
totally like a steampunk sort of like a Terminator knockoff.
Yeah,
sort of,
like we got a jacked blonde dude.
Yeah,
with
with
weird shaves in his head. Like we haven't
Big
seen
shades,
this.
you know.
We have never seen shaves and hair on a white guy before.
No,
this is from the future.
This is,
obviously,
yeah, we need to put this man up on the silver screen. Get him a contract.
Obviously need to make him fucking very popular so that we can all shave our heads.
I don't care that he got trucked by Bo Jackson. It's fucking Bo Jackson.
Yeah, dude, what the
people
fuck
should
do you
people should
expect?
replay that all the time of him getting just absolutely like
through?
Yeah, just mollywopped by fucking Bo Jackson. But that's Bo fucking Jackson, man. The dude's like, he's a freak of nature. There's no
You're not
other
gonna stop him.
a two sport fucking like Hall of Famer basically. Like,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, didn't he score a touchdown and hit a home run in the same day?
probably, yeah. Like the dude, he's he's an animal, man. Like the guy.
No matter how much cowboy collars you have on your fucking
no
matter how many cowboy collars, no matter how many headbands, no matter how many visors you got, you're getting your ass ran through.
Yeah, man, you're getting ran through like fucking. I'm not even gonna say,
but you're getting ran through.
Yeah, you're getting ran through like. You know what I'm. You
know
go
what
fill in the
yeah.
blank. Pick a woman.
Pick a woman, and there it is.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, it's Bo Jackson. It wasn't some bullshit like Michael Jordan. Playing a couple rounds of t-ball because he got like shadow banned from the NBA for gambling. Probably like.
Yeah. Well. He sold his dad to the.
I mean, who wouldn't do that though?
Obviously,
the first thing you got to do
is
you sell sacrifice, fly your dad.
Sacrifice. You infield fly your dad to the wops.
Yeah, so the runner can advance.
Sacrifice your dad and the color of your eyes to the wops.
Oh, sack bunt, yeah.
They take your dad and turn your shit yellow as hell.
Yeah. You look like somebody in fucking in Idi Amin's army.
Oh fuck!
You got to get like that distended alcoholic belly too, and just darker than you've ever been. Going the opposite of Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, go way dark.
Yeah, just way darker.
Way darker than you ever were.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like
darker than any point in your career.
Has science gone too far?
Damn.
Just betting on every little thing, like the over and under on like guys pissing at the urinal, how long they're gonna piss.
Long?
Yeah.
Like, and then over and under on how long their dick is.
Yeah.
That's really what they got them.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there looking at dudes Johnsons.
You're pitching pennies on the side while you're waiting for your timing their pisses and measuring their dicks.
Yeah. You weren't actually sick during the flu game. You just lost a lot of money to that curly-headed security guard.
Yeah.
Flipping pennies at the corner of the wall.
You bet your attendance and lost.
Dude, speaking of attendance, dude, I know you didn't see it, but the NBA Finals were the other Sunday, and it was the first, like, NBA hasn't gone to Game 7 since, like, 2011 or something. And Tyrese Halliburton tries to do a little shimmy fake, and as he starts to take off, all of his muscles shoot up into his calf. He tears his Achilles tendon. Like, when you see someone tear a tendon and all their muscles just recoil? His whole shit just,
That's
oh my God.
Up.
And then, of course, they won't stop playing the replay. The whole game is like, God damn it, dude!
Spare me! Like,
I can't stomach watching this dude's calf just shoot up. It's
Yeah,
like
man,
the one dude who's got a compound fracture. Like he went up and he came down, and his leg just broke in half, and they just kept slow
you
moing
need to
on
like
it.
drink your milk, bro. Like, how are you gonna compound fracture in the modern NBA?
Yeah, dude. What the? Yeah, good point. What the fuck's that about? Aren't you like a star athlete?
Nobody's playing defense.
Yeah, well, how the hell did you fall so hard, pussy?
Yeah, exactly. Like, like how tall are you even?
Are you even 7 foot, faggot?
Yeah, exactly. Like
Get the fuck out of here.
You're fucking honking Bobo and fucking sluts and
sluts and slacking on practice.
Yeah, giving you your bird bones. Osteoporosis. I got so much pussy, I got osteoporosis.
I get so much pussy.
I got so much pussy. My bones look like the airy Hershey bar with all the air bubbles
shits,
blown.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's like 60% less chocolate. It's bullshit. Why the fuck am I buying this?
It's for chicks, I think, to lie to themselves.
Yeah, 4 chicks to make them feel like they're eating something good.
Yeah. Maybe it's also for like crankheads too with sensitive teeth. Maybe
it's not so much.
It's not so dense
on their teeth.
Well, it's not so dense when you bite into it.
Dude, speaking of crankheads, I got a story for you, pal. My boss lives kind of by me behind Cyberg's. And he's got this neighbor. He said he's had this shifty, shady fuck neighbor for a couple of years, and he's been doing everything he can to get rid of him. I'm going to do my best to remember the story because it's... So this dude who lives next door to my boss, we'll call him Larry, I think. I don't know if that's his real name, but we'll call him Larry.
Okay, we'll call him Larry.
Let's call him Larry. So Larry runs a lawn and tree service. And he, he's got a slight case of summer teeth, not bad. But his fleet of workers are all missing their Johns. My boss is saying they're just tweakers coming in and out of the house any time of the night. And it's like, yo, you're not prepping the van at midnight to go mow the lawn.
They eat.
No, they were loading vans and getting work ready for the morning at midnight. So they're tweaking out, doing weird shit. He's selling shit, I guess.
This whole crew eats their lunch through the picket fence.
His whole crew eats through the picket fence, yeah. So as it's going, Larry rents his basement out to, we'll call this guy George. I can't remember the guy's name. So George is seemingly normal. And he's just having a hard time. He's trying to get back on his feet, and he found a place where he can afford to put a roof over him and his bitch's head for a little while. And unfortunately, it's in Larry's basement. Now, Larry sublets this thing to George. And as it comes out, Larry's a psychopath. He's nuts. He's yelling, and he's arguing, and he's doing this and that, and he's getting in a fight with George. George files a restraining order against Larry, which is funny because he lives upstairs. But something happened to where he crossed the lines of the restraining order or whatever, so they call the cops, and the cops come to get him, and George, I think, lets them into the upstairs because it's like how if you were to get in to the basement, you still have to get into a area of the house that goes upstairs here, if you will. So George lets the cops in. The cops go in to arrest Larry, and they find Larry in his room with dildos in his ass, sucking on turds. Literally sucking shit.
What the fuck?
Either
this
eating or sucking shit.
Not where I was expecting this
Neither, dude. I thought he was going to get caught doing something shifty, like cooking or something.
Bro,
but no, he's getting all tweaked up, playing in his ass.
Pigging out on his own ass.
Then he comes out. Imagine, dude.
That's grotesque.
Imagine a sound guy coming up and instead of hot vomit burping, just reeking of shit, telling you, "Don't worry, the sound will be good today." I couldn't imagine being an ass play guy who loves shit. No matter how many showers you take, you can't clean that up.
Imagine you're not into asses, but you're just into shit.
The only way to get it out is to fuck your own ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean it's one way to do it. I mean, this guy's a crankhead. How is he even taking solid shits? He's got to.
Maybe he's getting poops from someone else.
That's what I'm saying.
He's burgling turds. Well, so what happened was...
That's where this all stems from. He's been burgling George's turds.
So what happened was...
George and his lady's turds.
Well, that's possible.
He's like, honey, where are my turds?
Now that you say that, it's very, very possible. Because what would happen was Larry got in a fight with George so bad that the bathroom was upstairs. Larry locked George out of the upstairs. So Larry and his bitch would have to walk over to QT and take shits.
George and his bitch would have to walk over to QT.
Oh yeah, George.
Yeah,
I got mixed up.
No, it's all right. Sorry.
So
no,
Larry's locking them out. So then one day my boss found way too big of a shit in his yard. He's like, "There's no dog on this earth is taking this pile," and so it's very possible that Larry's going in the yard, finding George's yard shits and sucking them down. George found Larry fucking scooping his turds out of the yard and filed a restraining order.
I mean, if there were ever grounds, that's his property.
No, it turns out it's not, because Larry's actually there illegally.
No, I think the turds are George's property.
Yeah,
Larry's there illegally?
Larry's there illegally and ends up getting on the restraining order. They find out that he's there illegally and that he's not there, whatever the rent situation is, almost like your squatter situation.
Yeah,
it was
the
the squatter.
Vanilla
They
Ice
gave the
coworker.
one dude the place, and that's the Larry.
Yeah.
So Larry gets escorted out of the house, but because of the contract, technically was legally binding or some bullshit. George is allowed to live underneath the shit fuck room upstairs.
Wow. So I mean, like, I guess, like, I'm sure there's probably you can stretch out an eviction too, or like maybe he's in negotiation with the actual landlord to like figure out
what.
Yeah, figure out what timeline.
But the landlord, they're not kicking George out, but they got Larry the fuck out of there. And George brought my boss over to the house. And for whatever reason, I guess my boss, he had an iPhone video of him walking in the house, but he said it was just so, like, startling. Like, he was holding the button and he let go of the record and it didn't latch record. Mm-hmm. But because it just stops right before they get to the shit room.
Oh, man, that's wild, bro. Like, that's crazy. Like, imagine you get the police and your roommate who you're in a big thing with. They catch you squatting on a dough with a turd in your mouth. Are you fucking kidding me? He must have been making a lot of noise at the time.
It had to be. And I mean, maybe it was the other way around with a dildo in his mouth and he's putting shit in his ass. I'm not sure, but that's pretty funny to picture.
That is pretty funny to picture, but like,
but all I know, dude,
I mean, maybe he's just switching back and forth.
Yeah, dude, he might be switching.
It's sort of like, he's
he's going ass to mouth on the shit, then the dildo. I'm getting
wow, man! I can't believe, what a fucking
dude! I was trying so fucking hard not even to bring up because I knew if I told you, yo, dude, I got a story for you, I'd spill the beans immediately.
That's gold, man.
Dog, imagine just getting caught.
Oh my god,
getting caught brown lipped, fucking with a dildo in your ass.
Never live that down.
No, dude. Let's hope to God, what if they take you to jail for trespassing or whatever? No one.
I'm reaching for that cop's gun right there.
Dude, I'm immediately suicide by cop.
Yeah, see if I could jump and get George in the line of fire too. And
yeah, dude, try and take him out.
Yeah, so hopefully I could just get Jesus that Christ. Officer to accidentally waste all of us. Because
please show some mercy, fucking dude.
Yeah, dude, yeah, for real. Like that's like when they find the fucking feral people at the end of in different stars above, the Donner Party people in the hole, it's like we gotta do them because we can't take these guys back with us.
We can't bring them back.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? Integrate them into our fucking village? I don't think so. Like,
gotta do them.
These guys, they're like I feel for them, but
definitely.
But
if I were them, I'd want to be put down.
These guys are going to absolutely murder our vibe back at the village.
He's gonna kill the mood.
Yeah, like
these motherfuckers.
So do we like and think about that too. They're cursed. You got to feel bad for them. They're gonna harsh the vibe anywhere they go from here. Like they
might as well do them the favor and put them out of their misery.
Exactly.
So they don't just keep harshing the vibe.
Yeah, because they can no longer be reintegrated into the vibe.
They're no
longer suitable for any vibe.
Yeah, they can't be remedied.
No, I mean this guy's got brains in a frying pan and lying about where it came from.
Lying about it's the worst.
Yeah, it is. Like,
I hate liars,
dude. I know liars are the worst. This guy, like, where'd you get that brain? Like, hot shot, and it's like,
where'd you get that brain hot shot?
I found it. Were they dead before or ever?
Found it.
They were dead before.
Yeah. They were dead, and they asked me to take their brain.
It was a come up that day. I found a dead lady, cracked her head open, got this brain here.
Damn, dude!
Just in the nick of time, so I won't starve.
Imagine the Donner Party people like, Bill just died. We finna eat him. They look like old TikToks and old selfies.
Yeah, they got
Bill.
They got the fucking the face that makes the shit have freckles and look all like beautiful. They got
it look like you're all soft and freckly.
Yeah.
You're out freezing to death in the woods.
And little devil horns, little neon devil horns while you're frying the brain.
Yeah, the little devil horns are crazy. Dog ears and the dog tongue. Yeah, the dog tongue licking Bill's leg. Damn, bro. If I was stuck in the woods, I'd immediately start eating someone. There's no doubt about it.
Immediately start checking, looking for a high point to where I can access some Snapchat filters.
I'm looking for self-service so I can get the hottest filters.
I'm going to town and like I'm saving myself going to town just so I could download some filters to bring back with me to my little lakeside bachelor pad.
Got to bring back the Mr. Beast filter.
Yeah,
the one that makes me look like Mr. Beast.
I got the filter where I turn into like a carrot. I got
the one that makes me into an anime.
Yeah, there's the one where the fire comes up behind me and like I get
eyes are glowing
I get
fire.
some like vampire fangs and
I got the one that when I go ooh, it turns me into a wolf and puts a full moon in the sky.
I got a bunch of things flashing on my forehead and it stops and it's like that lady's brain. All right. What's your next meal?
Yeah. Saving up energy to go into town so I can use their Wi-Fi for my edits for my TikTok.
Yeah, so where have you been going, man? Like, we're all trying to get out of here. It's like, I've been just taking a walk.
I'm just taking a walk.
Clear my head.
Yeah, but you're coming back with fire edits. And
yeah, you got the most fire edits and you thought we wouldn't notice.
He's got the most fire edit of 2025. Acting like we wouldn't notice. God damn.
Oh, that's so good. You're always coming back and with some like current events somehow.
Yeah, dude, you're always coming back telling me
bitching about Democrats.
And about Democrats and somehow more anti-Semitic than ever.
Yeah.
Each day you go down to town, you come back more and more anti-Semitic. What's going on?
Man, posting these long Facebook posts. Where are you getting these Minions memes? Where are you getting these fresh Minions memes?
We've been stuck up here before Despicable Me.
Yeah,
There's no way you know about that yet.
We've been rationing our Minions memes between us, and you somehow always got fresh death dank George Floyd Minion memes.
We're rationing Minion memes. For fuck's sake, we're still eating Minecraft memes. You keep coming up here with these fresh to death George Floyd Minion memes.
Saying you feeling blessed on Facebook.
You finna go in on.
None of us are feeling blessed. We're all stuck here.
You got a picture saying I'm feeling blessed with the Cupid hearts around your head and your soft cheeks. What's going on? It looks like you got hearts for eyes. I don't even know how you did this.
Coming back, belly full, dick wet, Minion memes on the mind. How are you getting on Facebook, my dude?
Belly full, dick wet. Minion memes on the mind.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's the base of the pyramid. Wet dick, Minion memes, and full belly. Belly full of brains. Belly full of my mom's brain.
Like, yo, dude, you keep leaving and you keep coming back with these sick Rasta Minion plushies. Where are these from?
Yeah, man. Like, how many of these fucking ring tosses are you winning? Where is this supposed ring toss?
Where's the fucking
out
carnival?
here in the Colorado Rockies in the winter?
No. What?
It's it's they told me I couldn't tell anybody about it. It's like a secret thing, but I'll see if I could I'll vouch for you guys next time.
Yeah.
You guys coming back with like goldfish in bags.
Yeah. Got like 6 bags.
Farmer's tan in the winter.
A t-shirt that says like Funland.
Your igloo is floor to ceiling ICP posters. the ones you can only get at a state fair.
The ones that are obviously fan arts that's just been Xeroxed off.
And since when have you seen like whatever 2025 incarnation of Quiet Riot exists? Like, where did you see them?
Coming up here, you got a Men Without Hats local fair T-shirt.
I know Kevin Dubrow the singer. You talk to me like I don't know who fucking sings for Quiet Riot.
You act like I don't fucking know. Look at you.
You're my favorite band, and
Look at you, dick wet, belly full, and covered with a Quiet Riot T-shirt.
A 2025 County Fair Tour Quiet Riot Tour T-shirt.
You got the 2025 the State Fair fucking tour.
Dick all wet and shiny.
Dick all big and wet.
So yeah, we got to kill that guy.
Yeah, dude, you can't have the finest memes looking
Yeah,
like
dude,
that.
like come on, this guy. Yeah, he's you got your fucking. You're pulling fucking cuck scams on the fucking.
I hate cuck scams.
They always get me, bro.
I get there and it's some eager husband trying to grip me.
There was like that time I got into talking about the CIA on Instagram with that like Snow Bunny like 94 account. Remember, and we just got talking like our like theories on the CIA and stuff. He's like, oh, by the way, this profile is just a cuck scam. But I caught him like when he was off the clock and still on his Snow Bunny account, and we were talking CIA and yeah, and like
oh, by the way, I'm actually just a cuck scammer.
Yeah,
But I appreciate your opinions.
Yeah,
bro.
so, like just putting it out there, like fair warning, like yeah, I'm not really a snow bunny, a pretty white snow bunny. Some
dude respected your opinion so much that he was like, listen, I'm actually a cuck scammer.
Yeah, like, and it's like, well, obviously you are, like, because snow bunnies don't have time to think about the CIA this much.
Snow bunnies don't have
They don't have this good of opinions on the CIA.
And
like,
if they do have opinions, they ain't this good.
Got to talking to him, like, too, about shit, and, like, I asked him, so what's up with this cuck scam stuff? He's like, no comment. I'm like, okay, fair enough. I mean, no judgment or anything. He's like, let me see if I can pull up the conversation here because I can tell like the guy is still like trying to. He's like leveling with me a bit and connected with me, but he's still putting the feelers out for a way he could scam me.
Oh, to see either if he can scam you or to keep his defense up.
Well, like it's. I think he took a different angle after his cuck scam cover was blown, and because obviously I wasn't going to bite on that. But let me see if I can find the actual convo here.
Jesus.
Let me see. He asked me if I wanted to get in on the
cuck scamming.
Yeah.
Yes, if you wanted it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Why did you take the bait on that?
Because I'm not. I don't want to like. I want sex with dudes all day.
Yeah, it does. I mean, scamming just sounds very.
Yeah, I mean it's
very disingenuous.
It's a shitty thing to do for sure. Let me see. Like, come on, I know it's in here somewhere. Here, I'll find it. Sorry.
Did you see that fool, the Liver King, got arrested for making wild, erroneous threats to Joe Rogan?
No.
He's making vague threats to Joe Rogan and acting very erotic and manic. Not erotic.
Erotic.
Erratic.
He's
acting very erotic on his channel. Just rubbing his nipples and shit.
Yeah, real gross shit like that.
Real disgusting shit.
Nasty shit.
Makes me sick, honestly. But yeah, he was going crazy, dude. And so that's been in the news. So in the news on Instagram news. So I go to this dude Liver King's page. I don't know if you've been on that dude's page in a while. He's a fucking
no. What's his?
He's one of those piece of shit. Like, what on earth do you like? He literally is like one of those guys. Like, so how much worth do you generate a year? Do you make wealth? Do you? I'm just here. I'm sitting on the toilet finishing a shit, wondering about how much wealth you generate. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like that's what those guys are about. They're about either like sexual marketplace value or like your net worth or both.
All these dudes are like talking about your net worth or they're talking about how much worth you make, but not a single one of them has a skill. All this dude does is lift weights and then eats raw meat and gets sick, takes steroids, and now I swear to God, he's got a hernia. Nobody's belly button is that bulging. So he's fucked. I mean, I don't know. He's disgusting in my eyes. Find your sexting?
I think
they delete it?
Yeah, they deleted me at least.
They deleted the trace of the guy.
Yeah, like
so that you couldn't get him?
I mean, like, I wasn't planning on getting them, but I mean, imagine they probably burn through accounts like a lot and pretty quick. And
once you lure someone in with a fake cucking, you're probably gonna have to change your account.
Yeah, he was calling them something too. He's calling them like infos because they're like inferiority complex people. He scams and they never go to the cops because they're infos. You know, like yeah, like
what, dude?
Yeah, it's like the people he scams are people who like want a simulated cucking, I guess. And like he has
this
that
world
nickname for
is
him.
beyond me,
yeah,
man.
for real. And like he we get to talking on his other account too. Like, and I'll have to find that one maybe. But he's like, so what do you do for a living? And I'm like, just started my work, and I told him what I do. He's like, oh, that's pretty good. He's like, I do this thing. See, I find other scammers and stuff for the FBI, and like I get a cut of like whatever their crypto scams are and stuff. And it's like, and it's obviously like another. It's
fake.
like yeah, exactly. Like I'm like, oh, that's terrific. You
Yeah,
know?
that's
like,
great.
it sounds like a pretty good opportunity, buddy. And like, you know, not biting on it or anything because that's the thing. Another angle he wanted to take on me and stuff.
Oh,
and,
I was trying to take you.
Yeah,
like you helped me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll get you in a cut on this digital currency.
Because one, though, the FBI does not like
the FBI doesn't reward you for your vigilantism.
Yeah, especially when you're just another scammer too.
Yeah,
and like,
I mean, you have to be like. You have to be, if you're a hacker or a scammer, you have to be one of those dudes who can shut down all of India for the FBI to be like, all right, we'll take you.
And then earlier in the conversation, he talked about how he couldn't hold down a regular job and stuff.
Well, then there's no chance the FBI fucks with this guy.
Right, exactly. And said something too. Like, and at a certain point, he's like, I don't even know what is important anymore. Like he's like, and this he got all like sad with me. Like, I don't even know what means. I don't even know what's meaningful anymore.
He must have been sad shitting texting.
Yeah.
He caught him in a very vulnerable moment.
Obviously, yeah, because
to just be like, all right, listen, the CIA is no good, but I do collect checks from the FBI.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Because I'm too emotional to hold down a regular job or something. Like
too emotionally erratic.
Yeah, like basically, there's something he said something to that effect. Like,
what a fucking pussy.
I know, man. Like, and you just like collecting dick pics all day and like just. I don't
because
know,
that's what the FBI wants him to
do.
That's
his main gig. Like, but his side hustle is cuck scams.
The FBI, okay.
Well, it seems that the side hustle is the cuck scamming. He just seems to do that for the love of the game, I guess. And like, but the real money's in the FBI, like working with the FBI to like take down crypto scammers. Yeah,
what, dude?
None of it.
The only crypto scammer I know about is fucking Hawk Tua.
Yeah, and like that's. I mean, there's a lot of them out there. Like, that's
a crypto scam technically, right?
Yeah, that's a rug pull.
Regards.
Yeah, big time. Especially the more you watch CoffeeZilla's video on it, it's pretty good. If you ever want the sort of just the rundown. CoffeeZilla's a guy who on YouTube who like. He basically specializes. Yeah, he does like he like goes after crypto scammers and like reports on crypto scams and shit and like.
Hey, hit him up. Ask him if he knows fucking dog shit 82 or whoever.
I'll get. You need to look into this guy, man.
This guy, he's all unhinged.
Yeah. He's emotional and can't hold down a job.
He's emotionally erotic.
And he's really bad at scamming.
He's terrible at scamming.
Just bring up the CIA and he's gonna blow his cover. We had pretty much like 1-for-1.
All you have to do is mention the CIA, and
he'll get on a roll. He'll get the ball rolling and completely break character.
Damn, dude. What?
We had pretty much 1-for-1 views on the CIA, and like,
Well, hey.
also it's the CIA as far as like the music industry and like in the '60s and all that, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, some
So he
shit
seems
like
like
that.
an okay fella.
I mean, like he just seems a little mixed up, It's just the guy. He's
Just a little mixed up.
he's an all right fella who's got swept up in all the wrong stuff. He needs to go out and
Damn.
what do they say? Touch grass. I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Instead,
That's it.
he's just cuck scamming fucking infos.
Damn. What happens when the infos go to war? Info wars.
Shit. So they're pretending to be snow bunnies, and they're reeling us in.
They're turning the friggin' snow bunnies gay.
Dude, see, they're like. Speaking of that, I found this. I don't know if it's a real thing, but I was looking for that meme you told me about with the fine little shit. Like,
Dude, I can't
and
find
I
fine
got
little
these
shit.
crazy Reddit threads from like r/cuck, and like
no.
one like, dude, one of them's like, let me see if I can find it here because
Yeah, dude. Because I think the GIF for meme, it was like Willem Dafoe running around giddier, like because you know how Willem Dafoe's got that
Yeah.
shit-eating grin with that gap in his teeth, and it's I don't even know what piece of media that the meme or GIF is pulled from, but yeah, when it's just so funny when you find out your boy's into cucking and he asks you to stroke his fine little shit.
this fine little shit.
Dude,
I
fine
know.
little shit's the funniest way to
I
describe
really wish I could find that. Like, it's
fine little shit.
this fine little shit.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that too much. I think I called Kyle a fine little shit at work. And it's impossible for him, because then he'll turn and look at me and go, what? And I can't go, all right, I was all fucked up and I found this meme that was really funny.
Trying to explain it.
Dude, take the long route. Dude, I was being a dumbass down in the warehouse, and I was talking out of my ass at one of the dudes I work with. And we were just making jokes about, like, you know, oh, this, whatever. We're talking about hall passes, I think. Mm-hmm. And the dude goes, don't tell me you don't have a hall. Like, you're a liar if you don't have a hall pass. Like, your girlfriend knows you have a hall pass. What? I'm like, what are you talking about? Me and my girlfriend would probably fuck the person together. My girlfriend would put on a strap on, and we would rotisserie the bitch.
Why is he acting like it's like a given, too? That,
yeah, why is it a
like,
given? Like, every freak's got a hall pass?
yeah, like that.
And the fact that it's like, it's
That
a
can't be the
legitimate,
norm,
it's like a
right?
hall pass to where it's like, what started it? So Shannon and I started watching motherfucking Friends. Mm-hmm. And there's an early Friends episode where Ross is talking about his hall passes, and he takes some bitch off his hall pass or whatever. And then, of course, Ross, being the rapist he is, bumps into this lady who was on his hall pass. And then by explaining to her that she's not on the hall pass, that he should fuck her, whatever. Super rapey, whatever vibes.
Yeah, like very 90s and like
Very 90s.
insensitive sort
Oh,
of.
very insensitive to the woman having any choice. So that's what we were talking about. We're laughing, and then he's like, whoa, don't act like you don't have a hall pass. And I just start chirping like, dude, me and my girl would fuck any bitch together. We would take down any broad. My bitch would fuck her to death while I sat in the cuck chair. Like, dude, don't even, like, and then I turn around, the owner of my company's right, I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, boss? I'm out here spouting off about cuck chairs and spouting about my bitch wearing a strap-on fucking. Dude.
That's pretty good. There, I can't find the exact post, but I'll give you the gist here. This guy, he's like, so I like to basically like fluff my bull, like get him ready with my mouth, and like we got in this argument because like he called me gay, and I said technically we're both gay, and he's like no, he's like only the one sucking is gay, and he got in this big blowout argument with his bull over whether or not it's gay to get your dick sucked, and he got banished to the cuck shed.
No.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. So you can't even be the man of your house in an argument?
I mean, like he did.
Man,
The bull got really heated.
Bull got
because he wouldn't back down. I was like, you look,
Bull
you're
got
kind of
heated.
gay for getting your dick sucked
Bull
by
got
me.
heated, and Barb wanted Bull.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the
Hold on, is it Barb left and Deb stayed?
Deb stacked.
Deb stacked.
Yeah.
Deb stacked and Barb left.
Yeah.
So when your Barb wants that Bull, then you go get yourself a Deb.
Yeah, you got like, I mean, it's though. I guess the cuck too. You like, it would upset the natural order of things if you were to like come out on top in that sort of.
Well, yeah. Also, it would upset the order of things if you're insulting the bull. You
Yeah.
can't call the bull gay.
He's being unless you're just bratting out.
unless you're just bratting out and having a fit.
Yeah, in the hopes that like, you get sent to the cuck shed as a reprimand.
No, maybe that's what you wanted.
Yeah, maybe that is a level to it. I feel like, or at least like maybe it's a win-win scenario for you. Like either you flip the game on the bull, or you get sent to the cuck
Would you rather be in the room
shed.
watching the bull plow out your wife, or would you rather be in the shed knowing that your wife's getting plowed out by the bull?
I'd suppose the shed. There's a time and a place for the shed. You could be in the mood for the shed.
Maybe you're in the mood for the shed. Well, does the shed have dildos and shit that you can suck on and fuck your ass with?
I like to think it does.
Let's hope it does.
Yeah,
we don't want our cuck to be bored.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta.
Once a cuck gets bored, then he's going to start hemming and hawing at the bar.
This is a war crime to like just like put your cuck and like and fucking and like isolation cell. Like
you can't put him in an isolation.
Send him to the hole.
Send him to the chamber.
Comes out with white hair, like because you didn't give him a dick to suck on while he was in there.
He's just sitting there with an open mouth.
Yeah. He's open mouth and like white hair, and he's all feral, like the Donner Party guys.
The bull shows up with a wet dick, a belly full of brains, and fucking Minion Memes on the mind.
Yeah, and then like, and the cuck's just the cuck's so far gone. You went too far with the cuck.
He's saying, "Give me brain."
Exactly. And like,
I want a brain.
Yeah, he's like, "Let me give you brain."
I'm gonna give you brain.
That's the dick wet, belly full of brains.
Dick wet, belly full.
Put wearing his Timbs on your lazy boy.
Man, that's good.
Opening your mail. Activating your pre-approved credit cards.
Activating them all, spending everything.
Yeah, going and buying cocoa butter and laces for his Timbs.
Yeah, he's lacing up his Timbs.
Yeah, getting new laces for Timbs. He's getting what else does he do? He's getting tints on his car.
He's getting tints on his Honda Accord that he borrows from his sister.
He's buying some like waterfall Chinese type decor for his apartment.
Oh fuck yeah! Some real bamboo shit.
He's got like a mirror plated neon liquor case. He's getting like the African guy in Good Time.
And a TV that comes out of the counter.
He's buying Rottweilers.
He's buying Rottweilers and not taking the time to train them.
Yeah,
they
got no discipline.
They just bark.
Yeah, and then now they're guarding the cuck shed, and you can never get out.
You can't get out. Damn, that's the worst demise.
That is. That's
all because you decided you wanted to.
All because you wanted
the bull he's gay.
Yeah, you wanted to fucking pipe up and
you want to hem and haw at the bull.
Yeah, you're pushing his buttons.
That's what happens, dude.
Damn,
it's a tragedy out here.
Just you never thought that when you got into cucking that it could wind up like this.
I got an empty belly and not wet dick.
No respect.
Nothing in your mouth.
No
Minion Memes.
Yeah, no agency. No loyalty.
Damn, dude.
Now like the suction cup on your dildo is like all like dusty, so it's not sticking to nothing.
Yeah, you can't get a good grip on it.
Yeah, your mouth's too dry to like even clean it off.
It's just starting to like pull and hurt on your throat because it's not wet to let it slide down. Dehydrated.
You gotta
dehydrated. You can't suck on your dildo.
You're sucking a dry rotted dildo.
Do you think all those dildos that like you'll see a dildo like discarded by a dumpster on the side of the road? Mm-hmm. Do you think it's just been like dry rotted, like someone's been trying to fuck it dry for so long it's been ruined? The integrity of the latex is just gone, or the silicone, whatever it's made out of.
I would think that.
Because if you don't clean that dildo, like say you don't, and I'm assuming dildos might be made of the same kind of material as a fleshlight, but if you don't clean that fleshlight and it keeps getting lint stuck to it, bro, you're gonna get lint and all types of shit in the cavities of that fucking dildo, and then when you try and put your dick in there, it's gonna hurt.
I don't know if they are the same material exactly, because of the density, the
density of the silicone.
Because the silicone is
versus the soft plushiness of a fleshlight.
It could be like a hard latex. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's. But if you ever used a dildo to the point of dry rot, right into the show and let us know how that happens, and
let us know where you discarded it.
I think maybe you forgot it was in your glove box and you're on your way to an important business meeting.
You're going to pick up your mom, your fucking in-laws, or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Or
you just got your shitty covered dildo in the car.
Yeah, you get pulled over and you go for your registration and. Cop laughs at you.
That's when I reach for the gun.
Yeah.
If I go to pull out my license and registration, the cop only sees my shit and dildos.
Pulling out a big pirate pistol with the bell end,
the
fucking yeah. Yeah,
damn, dude, think about catching.
I gotta load it up, so I'm dropping it. I got the little the leather skin pouch full of niter that I'm pouring into the pan.
Yeah,
and then I gotta ramrod the thing down. Yeah.
You got to basically put that whole horn on his torso to guarantee a hit, or else.
Funny enough, that's where the term "blowing your wad" comes from. Is muskets and stuff, and
because you're gonna pop.
Yeah, because you got the wad is the musket ball basically, and something to that effect, and yeah, but that's actually where that term comes from. Is like a pan, the flash in the pan as well is where that comes from, because the hammer drops and the shit ignites in the pan and it goes by real quick. Yeah, so.
Well, how about that? Mm-hmm. So if you've ever discarded a dildo or have any fun facts of where terms and phrases come from,
where idioms, the origins of idioms, I'll tell you,
need them.
Don't bother because I know them.
All right, not bad.